fun, Jamarcus. Good story. Well, remarkable women in South Carolina. That's what one local course at Upstate is focusing on. And we've got Miss Tammy Pike here with us to tell us all about it. Hello, Miss Tammy.
Hi.
Okay, so you are a senior instructor of history.
Yes.
And you've decided, okay, let's kind of incorporate some of maybe the history of women in the Upstate. Tell me about the concept and how you developed this course.
So the course is Unruly Women, and
sign me up like right now. Just the title alone. Done. I need to take that.
Yeah, it's it basically covers women in the 20th century in the United States that have broken barriers. It could be in politics, it could be in sports, it could be in any kind of advocacy. So basically anything that have broken barriers. And so for an example, like Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yes. And so typically I talk about these historical figures in the course.
That is so fun. And what, like, if I had one regret about my college life is like kind of just taking basic courses that you just, everybody else, I mean, there's so much like more fun things that are offered that's going to help you learn this stuff way better than, I mean,
Right.
You're doing such a good job. This is a class that you're going to remember and you're going to be talking about.
I hope so. And I think that the students get a lot out of these kind of classes. Because most of my classes are service learning, so they can engage with the class, they can actually be involved in it, and they take a lot from that at Upstate, I think.
Okay, when you're talking about remarkable women, like what do you think of when you think of remarkable? What makes them remarkable?
That's a tough question to answer. I think that all women have that we consider remarkable can be remarkable for different reasons. Right. So when I originally approached you, I think you're a remarkable woman.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Tammy. That's very sweet.
Well, I think that some women are remarkable for their achievements, and some women it can be for what they have done behind the scenes. So perhaps in their faith and leading people in that particular way. So I think a lot of women can be remarkable in different ways.
I think that's a good, a point, because sometimes you think of people that may have like had to, lead like a big thing or, do all these, crazy things. It doesn't have to always be so outspoken or so. It can be like, little things that you're doing kind of behind.
Right. And I think for a lot of people, they would say, it was my grandmother. My grandmother was a remarkable woman because she did this.
Right.
And in their life she's not going to make it into a major history book, but she is remarkable for what she has done.
Right, and you're taking some of the things you learned from her, and that helps set do. Okay, so now we're not only learning about these, but now you're inviting speakers into the class. How has that gone, and what is it like?
To be honest with you, I thought about this last semester, and I thought these primarily young women that take my courses, they need to see these women in South Carolina or from South Carolina, and I wanted to bring them into the course, and I thought, okay, I'll just shoot for the stars. I'll just try the top, and so I actually reached out to Lieutenant Governor Pamela Yvette, and I thought, there's no way she's not going to respond, and she was probably the easiest person and the fastest to say yes.
Go ahead.
And she was like, I absolutely need to do this. I want to do this. Let me come. And I was like, great, thank you.
Yeah.
And so I'm so excited to have her on the 31st. And she's going to be coming to my class to speak to my students. And they get that intimate conversation with the Lieutenant Governor herself.
Right.
That's remarkable.
Isn't it funny too, like sometimes people think like, only like remarkable things happen from places that aren't your hometown or your state. Like you got to be from New York or California. And it's like, no, there's so many things happening right here that,
Yeah, I think it's so wonderful. I mean, I have 13 or 14 speakers. I mean, some weeks I have 2 speakers coming in and because it'll deal with what they've achieved in athletics or things like that. And it's remarkable what you can actually do if you just reach out. And these women, they want to come and tell their story because the goal is that as women, oftentimes we want to, as we're going forth in our career, one of the things that we can do is we can reach back and help others, and we can put our hand back and say, let me help you along the way.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things I hope that the kids get from the course.
Well, you're providing an amazing platform. Obviously, this class is going on this semester, but you know, you'll be offering it. When's the next time?
I do it every 2 years.
Every 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. So if you missed out on this one, y'all, I'm sorry, but go ahead and put 26 on your calendar so you do not miss this amazing class. So thank you for all you do. You need to be on that list of remarkable women because it takes a lot to even think that we needed that and then to make it all happen. So
Thank you.
yes, good job,
Thank
Ms.
you very
Tammy.
much.